Hello, friends. I welcome you all to this virtual learning online platform. Today, I would like to talk on news report writing. Probably all of you read newspaper daily, maybe in any language. And most of us are very much habitual to read a newspaper in order to know the current affairs in our state, country, and even the current affairs of the world. But when we generally talk about a news item, I think we need to understand a few things in this respect. There are many people, those who read newspaper, but their focus is just to read the titles, just to read the headlines. There are a few people, those who are very particular about the full details. And there are a few people, those who are very specific about the editorial page and they read the full length articles on different topics published over there. So let us try to understand, what do you mean by a news item? Actually, news item is a kind of text. Of course, the editors write it, publisher publishes it, and that comes to us right in the morning in the form of a newspaper, and we read out the text. So a news item is actually a kind of text which is used to inform readers about the different current affairs in the state, nation, and even the international current affairs are also presented. So in simple words, you can say a news item is a text which is used to inform readers, listeners, or viewers about the events of the day which are considered noteworthy or important. Now you see, I enlarged the scope of news item. I said news item for readers, those who are using a newspaper. News item for listeners, those who are listening to a radio. News item for viewers, those who are watching television, more particularly news network channels. So this is a general definition of a news item. If you minutely get into the finer details of news item, you will find that there are three main types of news. Some people even call it news media. And there are three types, as I just before said. One, the print media, as you get newspaper right in the morning at your doorstep. Second, the broadcast media. You can include radios, television news channels. And the third is the internet. So these are the three different types of news media, I would say. Let us now try to understand the news structure also. In fact, you can divide a news column or a news item under different heads, no doubt. But generally, you have a typical structure of a news column, whether it is meant for print media, broadcast media, or even your internet media. In the very first paragraph, you are provided with a very catchy information. And that mainly talks about who, what, when, where, and why. And of course, right in the beginning itself, the reader will come to know some general inputs, some common inputs about a particular news. Then, depending on the length of the news structure or the news column, you have the second, third, or fourth paragraph as needed. And that actually provides full details about that particular news. Sometimes it includes a couple of quotations, or it will also try to justify whatever is being passed on by the means of a news. And finally, you come across the last paragraph. So this can be a general news structure, I would say. But when you try to understand the actual content as processed in a news column, you will find that there are 6 different stages. Like you have the headline that actually grabs the attention of a reader or a listener or even a viewer. Then you have subheadings, byline, lead paragraph, main body or the running text, and finally the conclusion. So these are the contents that we generally find as far as a news column is concerned. But the point is how to really write a newspaper report in a specific format. You have to have the idea of a format also. The newspaper report should have the following parts. Just before I discussed about it now, I will try to provide you some finer details of each of them. 1, the headline. Mind it well, headline is the most important part of a report. How do you design your headline? How do you really text your design? And how do you present it? Unless you have a catchy headline, you will not be able to grab the attention of a reader, listener, or a viewer. Because I'm going to consider all types of audience here. If at all you are using print media, that is a printed newspaper, then we are the readers. If you go for a radio channel, podcast, you are a listener. And if at all you are, even watching either on television network or even by the means of internet on your computer screen, you are a viewer. So headline makes a big sense as far as news report writing is concerned. Similarly, you have a byline also. The byline is nothing but the name of the author or the reporter who is presenting or filing this particular report. Actually, the byline makes the report authentic. Especially in the news, publication media, you will find that there are several news which are published without a byline. If at all you get the proper and authentic source of the news, then somebody's name will be mentioned. Sometimes the publishing organization itself is not sure and the inputs are loosely organized and they are not going to authenticate it, then sometimes simply according to our correspondent, according to our reporter, this kind of thing will be done. Then a reader has to come to a proper judgment while going through a newspaper and reading a newspaper for getting some information. Similarly, you have the place line, date line, as I said, the lead paragraph or the introductory paragraph, followed by the main body of your news column. That may go for 2 paragraphs, 3 paragraphs, 5 paragraphs, depends on the importance and the length as you are providing to a particular news column. Then finally, you have a proper conclusion to your newspaper report. And this is a general format as I'm going to talk about. Now the question is how to really write a news story. Talking about the format, talking about the kinds, defining news items, so and so. These things are fine. But the question is how to actually write a news story. Are we the professional reporters? Have we done any course on journalism? No. But if at all you really want to develop your skill of writing a news story, still you can put in certain efforts and probably you will be on the right track. So what are the things that you are supposed to do? Let us look at these few points. First of all, we need to choose a recent and a newsworthy event or a topic related to the current time. Already I said, choose a recent in the sense, it should be the latest development, either in the society, in the state, in the country, in the world. And that should have the value as a news. Okay. That is called newsworthy. And if at all your topic or event that we have taken up, if it is newsworthy, definitely you will be, able to write a good news. Second, conduct timely Secondly, in person, the interviews with witnesses. It means authenticating your resources. Whenever you happen to write about any news column, mind it well, you will always provide certain details or the witnesses or you will talk about the authentic resources. And that will definitely make a sense of credibility in the mind of the reader. Similarly, you need to construct your piece in a very legible manner. Try to insert some quotations. Try to provide the authentic source of information. You should provide the research-oriented facts and figures. And if at all your news column is being published with all these inputs, then only you can say that your news column or news reporting is going to be very, very authentic. And that way, you can definitely create an influence on the reader or else your listener or a viewer. So these are the general aspects which are related to writing a news item. As I said, news provides us information. But what kind of information? That is the information related to the current affairs. And of course, that is coming out through different media. Like you have, a word of mouth, person to person also we keep spreading the news. You have the print media, as I talked about it, broadcasting media, electronic media, so on and so on. You can make a division in different types depending on your own choice and observations. But here, we will discuss a few newspaper articles and how they are really presented in a very funny manner. If you minutely observe the Indian news media, I'm talking about all, that is the print media, broadcasting media, your even electronic communication platforms, that is internet, and your news networking platforms, that is television platforms. I'm talking about all. If you minutely observe, more importance is given to the really least important things and less importance is given to the genuinely important things. And that is really very much sarcastic when I personally observe the things. You go through any newspaper, just open it, you will find that there is a news about a dog bite. Okay. There is a news about something silly that happened in the society. But how many newspaper, reporters or the publishers provide you a very positive news? Unfortunately, in our country, those who are the mustandas or the terrorists or the Naxalites or anybody who is doing anti-social, anti-national activity, overnight, he is made the hero. Overnight, he is coming into the limelight. But on the other hand, you have thousands and thousands of people, those who are constantly working in their respective domains. Unfortunately, not a single publishing unit is looking after them and making their adventures as a news. And this is very much, shocking as far as our media system or news media system is concerned. That means the news should always consist of some elements that create a curiosity in mind. It should have the strangeness, and more particularly, it must have certain information to be successfully passed on. Because any news that you report, it is interpreted as north, east, west, and south. I mean to say, by all directions. It has its own significance. It has its own value. As I said, the news should be newsworthy in all areas of the world. So here, when we focus on any news article, that news article should have the basic and relevant recent information that becomes newsworthy for all of us. And as I said in my introduction itself, that a news item should answer a few questions. What are the questions? Who, whom, what, where, how, when, and why. If a news column is giving you answers to these many questions, then only you can say that one particular news column is a comprehensive one, is a complete one, and that follows the expected standard structure of a news item. Now let us look at the structure in detail. As I said, you have the headline. Mind it well. Headline is the most important aspect or element of your news column. It should be limited in numbers, but it should have the optimum ability to convey the meaning. It should give us only the concrete information. In brief, you do not follow all rules of writing English sentences here, because headline is not a sentence. Just a few catchy words are brought together, and that creates a kind of headline. The verb in the headline is generally in simple present tense and active form. These two things you need to remember. That creates the sense of being present. That creates the sense of something that happened recently. So the use of helping verbs is undesirable as far as headlines are concerned. And the headline is the one which is based on the mindset of the reader that should grab the attention of the reader. And that creates the value to the news item as well. Secondly, you have introduction, that is the lead paragraph that you provide. And your introductory paragraph consists of certain information like the place, date of the event. It talks about the source of the information also, or it will talk about PTI, Press Trust of India. It will mention the name of a reporter. So it will be like the event or the situation, whatever it is having a source, that will be authenticated by somebody. And that is also shortly answering the questions like who, what, where, and when. So it's a short paragraph giving you the answers to these 4 questions. and that will definitely briefly let you know about what actually this particular news column really say. Then you have the main body of your news column. The body of the news item includes all details, my network. It may have 1 paragraph, 2 paragraphs, 3 paragraphs, 5 paragraphs, depending on the importance and the required length to the particular news. And that will talk about the information in with full details. It will answer you again who, whom, what, where, when, how, and why. Because once these many questions are answered, automatically the news item will become comprehensive. It will become complete. And that way, it can also create an interest in the mind of a reader, listener, or a viewer. So whatever type of media that you are following. Let us try to understand a few important points that you need to remember. Because while writing a news column or a news report, your research, your understanding is very, very essential, and your language that makes a big sense as far as news report writing is concerned. So always choose the very catchy headline. Already I told, very important words should be there. You need not go for the sentence formation. You can eliminate so many things over there. Use active voice always, and use the simple present tense in your news headline. That will definitely create the impression of being recent. Similarly, your practice of writing short introduction but having minimum full required information is also needed, because the introduction will make the reader read further. If the introduction is loosely organized, probably you will not be able to have the gripping control over the reader or the viewer, okay, or the listener whatsoever. Because the field of journalism has a specific language, as you have academic language, legal language, technical language, okay. Likewise, you have a specific language called language of journalism. So certain expressions, your catchy, designing of the headlines, you need to learn. Unless you get into it, you won't learn that. Similarly, avoid the complex sentences. Never create ambiguous statements. Never make complex sentences that will create the complication of your news. And use the standard vocabulary. Don't go for jargons. Don't go for very technical terms. Don't go for archaic expressions and words, because that will keep your reader away from the proper understanding of your news item. And finally, your conclusion makes a big sense. Properly conclude your news so that the reader, listener, or viewer should be convinced with the kind of news item that you have provided. So these are some of the tips that we need to remember always. And once you really follow all these tips, while writing, I can assure you that you will definitely improve a very good skill of writing a news item. So that's all from my end as far as newspaper report writing or news item writing is concerned, whether it is for the print media, electronic media, or any other thing that you want to really use. Okay, thank you very much.